Kamene has told us that the last leaving somehow influenced her to start working on her exit plan. In any way, do you think maybe her leaving Kiss inaweza kuinfluence pia uanze feel like I'm also gonna leave?
No, like I always say, I've been fired so many times, so many different places. I've been rejected so many times. I've been beaten up so many times, verbally, physically. It gets to a point where unakuwa suku. I always tell people every time, tomorrow I come at Kiss and I get the door, I'm told, I put my face, no. They tell me, no, your job is over. I'll be like, cool. Then I'll move. That's why I'm also doing a couple of other things on the side. I have a digital space that is amazing. My YouTube pages are doing amazing. I was not even ready when I started. I used to look at your pages and like, watu wame juju hii wameombea hizi vitu. Then at some point they just picked all the pages. I have like different 5 YouTube pages that are doing well. Then events. Then now other things that I'm doing on the side. Like now I'm just starting petition against gender-based violence against men. I've just created the petition. So you guys should sign it. It's on the link on my bio on Instagram. Also on change.org. You can find it there. So we can change that one. So I'm all about the positive impact. So I'm ready for whatever might happen, but I'm enjoying where I am right now. Yeah.
Okay, talking of gender-based violence, recently you've been vocal about what happened to Tumbili, and of course it has brought a lot of reactions. People have talked. I'd like to know, so far so good, what can you say about the whole situation?
The whole situation is like nobody cares about boy child as much as they pretend to. Because when things happen against the boy child, people always go, well, when mwanamke unapigwa aje, people laugh. Then I've realized that boys are the enemies of boys. Like girls, when something happens against girls, they rally up against each other. How can this happen? Wanaume, if you look at the comments that they were posted in Nairobi Gossip Club, ni wanaume tu hapo. Unapigwaje kwani mwanamke? Wewe ni mwanamke, lazy, nini? They start calling you some other names. I'm like, guys, you do realize that tomorrow it might be you, your brother, your son, your nephew, your dad, your uncle, whoever it is. And most men are going through it and they never talk. I know about 10 men. I'm talking about celebrities who are in gender-based violence situations with their persons. But they can't do anything about it because if I do this, my career is going to be over. If I talk about it, we are not going to form that partnership that other people idolize on YouTube and everything. So they're like, we're just going to laugh it off. You know, cameras are rolling. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Then it's off. People are not talking. But when I posted that thing, even when mine was happening, when my situation was happening with my baby mama, a lot of people came my DM, bro, man, I'm also going through the same thing. But shikilia too. Now that's the problem with men. The ones who really support you come in your DM. They support you in private. They're like, bro, mazeshikilia tu. I know CEOs who have been in situations telling me, hey bro, hey, mi baby mama wangu alinipeleka. Oh bro, mi bibi yangu. Oh da. But they're in private. But ladies are always very vocal. You even see ladies who are respectable in the society vocally talking about you on Twitter, on their Instagram. Now that's the problem. So it's gotten to a point now where it's comfortable for men to do it. And other people come there and say, unapigwa aje na mwanamke. You know, it's common sense. Logically, nearly everybody here, I can beat them black and blue. Everybody who is here, including the men. I'm a trained kickboxer, you see. But I will not do that because it's not the right thing to do. So other people come and say, oh, unapigwa aje na mwanamke, si ungempiga pia. So they are advocating for an eye. And then when you do that, what happens next? The whole world goes blind. So it's good to walk away. Sometimes you can't walk away because of one reason to another. I've been there, other men have been there, other people are still stuck in there. You saw to build a situation. If I didn't talk about it, trust me, I've known this thing for about 2 years now. And I've been in those situations. We've tried to solve these things we've had sit downs with both of them. I'm like, what's happening, man? I have recordings? Because I learned one thing. When you go and meet someone, people always know how to change conversation. They say, this person came and then this person did this. So any person I'm always meeting in a difficult situation, I always put my phone on record just for purposes of protection. Because things get switched and boy child gets thrown under the bus, na unatukanwa, na unapigwa, unakuwa fired, and things happen like that. So that's why I'm really advocating for gender-based violence, to stop gender-based violence against men. Against women, it's working well. We appreciate you, we value it. And I'm always telling men, don't raise a hand on a woman ever. I even spoke with Tumbili before. Trust me, the reason why this happened, I also blame myself. Because when I went last time, I even have the pictures. They'll air on FNL tonight. I have the pictures. We went to the police station. We got there. Then the police officers were telling us, unavaliwa aje na mwanamke bwana, si umvae, nini. So he looked at these police guys. Then I even took a picture of Tumbili. And that day, I nearly got locked up. So apparently, you can't take a picture in a police station. So they started that whole drama. The OCS had to be involved. We went to the gender-based violence office over there. They didn't do nothing. She disappeared with the kids for a while, for like 4 months. Nobody did anything. Like when we got the kids later, when she dumped them in town in the middle of the night, the kids were malnutrition, they were sick and everything. We had to take them to the hospital. They stayed in my place for a while. We had to and I kept on telling Tumbili all the time, bro, don't lay a hand on this woman. Bro, the minute you do it, your career is finished. What I'm trying to make you build, what I'm trying to help you achieve is going to be useless. So don't. And so that happened, and that night when they came from my place went, and then whatever happened. He sent me the videos in the middle of the night. When I woke up in the morning to come to job, I saw them, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna talk about it. And I feel that probably I was part of it because I told him, don't do nothing. And Tumili loves his kids, and he wanted to be there. And I'm like, bro, I was there, and I was stayed for the kids, and everything happened. And when mine happened, everybody caught at me on public. You know, you're a narcissist, you're egocentric, you're this and that. They even forgot what I was speaking about. What they didn't realize is I was speaking from a point of aggression. I was angry at everything because I'm like, yo guys, I've come out crying, this is happening. And now everybody's just like, yeah. And then conversations went and got turned, interviews got done, and I was just like, yo. And I said I should have kept quiet. And that's when I started walking away from interviews. They're like, what do you want to talk about, my baby mama? I'm not going to talk about it. Let's talk about something else until Tumbili happened. Then I'm like, yo, guys, this now is too much. So let's stop it. So I've partnered with change.org, and we've filed a petition. So help me, guys, in signing it. When you see it, it's just go to change.org, look for the petition, Stop Gender-Based Violence Against Men, and just sign it. When you sign it, this is what's going to happen. The government is going to take it more serious. And then they're going to put out safe houses for men. They're going to put out counseling centers for men. Trust me, our men in this society are broken. Why do you think men drink the way they drink? Why do you think some men are deadbeats and everything? It happens in such ways sometimes. I saw this even with Tumbili. Your baby mama takes away your kid and then tells you, you'll not see your child. Where is the child? You have no idea. Where tuma pesa mimi napeleka mtoto shule, tuma pesa mtoto akule. You're like, why am I sending money and I cannot see the child? You're like, I don't care, you send the money. Then you say, cool, I'm not gonna send the money because I cannot see the child until I can see the child. Then what do? They go to you guys. Obinna is deadbeat. What do you guys do? You post it up there. Obinna exposed badly, being a deadbeat. And then what do the fans do? Matusi. Who you say? Useless. We knew. Nobody knows the backstory. And there is nobody that you can go to and say, listen, I just want to provide for my kids. I want to pay the school fees, I want to pay for them their meals and everything, but I want to be able to see them. Most of the time when baby daddies happen to see the children, you only see them at the mercy of your baby mama. And the way this happens is this: you either pay your baby mama or you sleep with her. If you're not sleeping with your baby mama or you're not paying your baby mama, chances are high you'll not see your child. It has to be one way. Anajuanga tu nikupigia wewe, hebu tuma pesa cha ding ding. Unataka na mtoto nakuletea. Ama niaje mzito, niaje. What that happens is, for her, she believes you guys are still together or you guys are still working out or whatever. Now your first lady, who was your baby mama, now becomes your side chick because now your other chick is now your main chick. And then you have to see your children. But if you don't do that, trust me, I know so many men who are like, bro, maze, miss Jim tutonga lendo happy. Another one, the wife went to the States with the kids. He booked a ticket for holiday. They went there, they got there. The wife said she's not coming back. And he's a very prominent person. The other one, they were living in Rongai, a own compound built for the woman. One day the woman just left with the child and said, you're not going to see my child again. And when they leave, it's normally my child. It's never our child. You'll not see my child. Then we also have the mamas who bounce children from different schools. Leo unakwambia, lipa school fees. See, I just paid school fees. That, yeah, mimi nimetoa mtoto huko. Mimi napeleka mtoto huko kwingine. Like, but you didn't discuss to me. Others will take their children and take their children to the village. What happened with this Tumbili situation? Now let me give you a very quick backstory. The last time we solved the situation, we sat down to solve it. We didn't solve it because ilifika katikati matusi zikaanza. And personally, I've been there before. So I told Tumbili, yo, let's leave. Tumbili started fumbling with his shoes there. His Subaru was going to be broken. But sorry for another day. I told Tumbili, step out, because if I left the house before him, I think I have that whole recording until that point, something would have happened. I'm like, yo, let's go, let's leave. So we left. But the story was, I said, you guys have been so physical with each other because I didn't want to take sides. It's in the recording. I'll even send it to you guys if you need to. And I said, what we do, I told the lady, you go to the police station, take a P3 against Tumbili. Then you go to the police station, take P3 against her. Then you guys now go there and meet and discuss how you'll raise your kids, either with or without each other, because together is toxic. You see? The lady said, I'm not going to no police station. Me, I'm going to the village with the children. Remember this time, I've just paid Tumbili, and I told him, yo, when I normally pay Tumbili, I'll tell him, bro, umelipa school fees. That's the first stop. Umelipa rent? Sawa. Umeweka food kwao? Sawa. Let's go Paramule. Twende tutafute do kwingine. Tumbili had paid school fees full because I paid him. And then she said she's going to the village. We are like, why are you going to the village? What's in the village? Me, I just want to go to the village with the kids. We are like, listen, school fees have been paid. They've been schooling here, and nobody has even kicked you out of the house. I remember telling to Billy, you even get a babysitter somewhere. Come, watembele kwa kama stranger. Because that's what I did initially. I left, then I was coming by to say hi. Those videos are in my kids' channel. You'd see me going and saying hi when I'm leaving. They start crying. All those videos are in the Obinna's channel. So when this happened, we left, went to the police station. Coming back, we don't find nobody. That's the time the kids disappeared for 4 months. We didn't see them for 4 months. We just being told, Tumbili is being told, Tumado. So you send for about 2 months or so, the blackmails and everything. Then at some point he was like, no, I'm not going to send. I have to see the children. That's the point now when he started seeing the Mara anapigiwa midnight, kamuchukua toto tao, So all that happens because one person believes that you guys are no longer together and you're not going to work it and they cannot be able to do what they were doing. And this situation also happens to women. There are some men who also do the same thing. They also hold the children against their baby mamas. And this is what I normally prefer. Don't take your aggression through the children. Don't allow the children to see the fights and the arguments that you guys are having. But most people never have that. So you see, so it's been a lot of situations, and then you hear the baby mama saying, since I came to Tumbili's life, I don't want them together. Why would I not want them together? When I'm dating Tumbili, I want to date her. Have you seen the women I work with? Okay. That I didn't mean to be rude. I take that back. Sorry. My bad. So, this is the thing. She's pissed because I opened Tumbili's eyes. Because when I came to Tumbili's life, he was a different person. He's a different person now. And I told him, bro, I've been here. I've done these mistakes before. In life, in career, in family, in parenting. I'm like, bro, don't do this, don't do that. And when I came and I was like, no, let's stop this aggression and the abuse and the emotional abuse and the physical abuse. She's like, oh, so you're taking away my punching bag. So that is the point. That's the pain where it's coming from. It's like, oh, umekuja ukamfungua macho. Because since I came to Tumbili's life, what I know, I don't know what he knows. All I've wanted was to change it to the better, because also myself, someone held my hand and changed my life. And when I finish Tumbili, I always tell him, also you do something too. Even the other people that I try and support Chinyamaji, I always tell them, don't thank me, do it for somebody else that doesn't know or doesn't expect it. So that's the current situation. So try and sign the petition. Let's create awareness. Let us comfort our men. Be kind to the men. They're going through a lot, and the society expect them to be mwanaume. Mwanaume ali, mwanaume hafai kupigwa, mwanaume inafaa provide. And there are no jobs. And we are abused with our employers and everything, and there's nowhere you can do. So just try and be kind to the men that you meet, from your brothers to your husbands, to your boyfriends, to your cousins, to your parents. Just be kind, man. You don't know what that man is going through. Trust me. And most of them don't talk.